we're on with the action here at Cadwell Park. It's the Buff Supermonos and Nitro Moto 450s up next. And Sid backs his way to a position of safety. Watch the lights, lads, and the green flag at the back. They are all clear, and Ben Gautry gets away well from pole position, but Ivan Porter just chops across there, and it looks like, well, he's up into third as they run up the hill. Mark Laws, I think, just getting in ahead of him, yes. So it is Gautry, Laws and Porter coming at him fast, and a good start, Steve, by number 14, Will Hodgson, currently in fourth place.
Yeah, Will has had a pretty terrible weekend by his standards so far this weekend, suffering from that injury, shoulder injury sustained at Snetterton at the last round, and he's lost his championship lead. There's Connor Tagg going around, but it's a good start from him, and look at them all going into the gooseneck.
Yep, this is a bit of a clincher down here. They really do have to be extra careful around this part of the circuit. But Mark Laws, who had that mare earlier on, that two-part race when the bike just didn't want to play in the second part, well, he's making no mistakes now. He's out the front and leading this one.
There he is then, just ahead of Ben Gautry, who's having a very good weekend. Ivan Porter then, number 4 in third, second in the Supermonos, and then it's Danny Murphy. Danny Murphy has had a better weekend this time around. Snetterton was not really a brilliant weekend for him, and then of course we go to Alton Park next, which is effectively his home circuit.
Well, Mark Laws, as we say, overall leader and leading Supermono. Ivan Porter in second, and second of the Supermono, so another good race from Ivan. And Ariel Lane, number 17 there, I think he's just behind that battle there between Connor Tagg and Danny Murphy. He is third of the Supermonos at the moment.
There's Jonathan Good and Ariel Lane going into the gooseneck. That battle for the top 3 450s is getting quite spicy now. Connor Tagg leads it. Oh, and Phil Page, is that just going over at Mansfield? So Phil Page is going to pull off circuit there. Maybe an electrical fault with his machine. Connor Tagg then, Danny Murphy and Ben Gautry lit the top 3 in the 450s.
Yep, a little bit of an error earlier, I think, and Ivan Porter just in danger of slipping back into the clutches of that chasing bunch, but it's still Mark Laws out the front that leads it around Park. Then a little bit of a gap. Ivan Porter, Connor Tagg and Danny Murphy and Ben Gautry. Ivan Porter recovering now, so still in second, but look at this lot round his neck, chasing hard. All this battling over second and onwards, just allowing a little bit of comfort to Mark Laws out the front. He comes down towards the bottom of the mountain, and that is a handy gap. There's a back marker there. Now we see the chasing group. Look, Ivan Porter slip back again because Danny Murphy is now up in second ahead of Connor Tagg. Then it's Ivan Porter and then Ben Gautry. Same constituent parts as Ben Gautry does the bucking bronco, but the positions changing in that group. Is a good battle, Steve.
It is, yeah, and Connor Tagg's trying everything he can just to get past the tail ender. Mark Laws then sets out on what should be his last lap of the race. Yes, across the line he goes. Then there's Danny Murphy and Connor Tagg. That looks to me like the tastiest battle on this final one. See if Connor Tagg can get a first race win of the weekend.
And Ben Gautry still chasing hard after Ivan Porter. Great, this mix of Supermonos and Moto 450s. It's been good since the beginning of the year. We've had some very mixed results in terms of Supermonos taking wins, Moto 450s taking wins, and there, that great battle behind. We see Ariel Lane being chased by, I think, Liam Shelcock there.
Yeah, but Mark Laws really has got this one all sewn up after that suspension problem earlier. It looks like he's cleared all that up, and the Specialist, his new nickname after he claimed that he was a specialist from Snetterton. Well, unfortunately that name's stuck, isn't it now?
Yep. Well, he might as well be the Specialist, better than being the enforcer. There's Ivan Porter. Oh, Mr. Porter being chased hard up over the top of the hill, but it's checkered flag time, and this, another good win for Mark Laws. He takes the overall win and the win in Supermono. Connor Tagg gets up to finish second, just ahead of Danny Murphy. And Ivan Porter just holds off Ben Gautry. So all there at the end. And Mark Laws, well, he'd be very relieved about that. He very rarely has a DNF, but he did earlier on. Takes the win now in Supermono from Ivan Porter, Jonathan Good, Ariel Lane, Mark Hughes and Michael Burge. There they are on the podium, Laws and Ivan Porter and Jonathan Good. They're the Moto 450 results. Connor Tagg taking that win from Danny Murphy, Ben Gautry, Liam Shelcock, Will Hodgson and Blake Woods. There they are on the podium, Connor, Danny and Ben, the Moto 450s. And they're the Supermono standings. Mark Laws still leads it from Jonathan Good, Ivan Porter, Ariel Lane, Martin Jarvis and Andy Driver. And in the Moto 450 Championship standings, well, Ben Gautry now leads from Will Hodgson, Danny Murphy, Connor Tagg is 4th, Liam Shelcock 5th and Phil Page in 6th place. And a very happy bunch outside the clubhouse. Nothing to do with the fact there's a bar in there. We'll be back in just a moment with the Superstock 600s.